ABC, it's Greeno. Hope everybody's doing well, staying warm. We're in the U.S., especially on the East Coast and middle of the country. Holy crap, it's cold. Arctic air blowing in again. Alright, got a couple new things. Actually went out, hit a store. I had one of those. We got a store that does the punch card deal. You get enough, you know. Equals this place is $20, you know. Takes a while to fill one up. But had one of those and hit another shop, found a couple things, and then a bunch more stuff out of the piles. And let's jump into it. What's playing in the background, which so far is pretty bad, is Bon Jovi. Not John, but Jody. It's John Bon Jovi's cousin, evidently 1989, put out this album. I've had this for a while, and I mean a while, probably 6-7 years, sitting in the piles, and I just haven't listened to it. And figured it was going to be pretty crappy, and it's okay. It's just it's what you think it would be. Trying to capture or cash in on her cousin's name, pretty much sounds like. Yeah, found it for a couple bucks somewhere. Like I said, I've had it forever. And tonight was the night. Alright. A couple new finds. And one thing got in the mail at the bottom of the stack here that's fantastic. Show that, towards the end. Went into the first shop over the weekend. This was on the wall. As soon as I walked in, like, second, third thing I saw, and I was just like, holy crap. The first made Blitz. This is 70, right around 1970. Just that early, I don't know what you want to call it, acid rock, hard rock, a little space rock, whatever, proto metal. That's stuff I'm looking for, that early stuff. And this band was actually one of the first bands, from what I've been reading, signed to Vertigo. This unfortunately isn't a Vertigo pressing. Power Trio. There's the cover. Just covers, got some issues, some tape on the spine. It's fine. This is on Paramount. And I'm just so happy to find this. I couldn't believe it. Walked in and, the guy had a price on it and talked him down a little bit and went ahead and grabbed it. This cover messes me up. Really good album. Like I said, this is their first album. Now on the hunt for the 2nd of May is the second album. And that's just one of those that will show up. It's just hard as crap to find. They go for a good bit of money. And when I found this, jumped on it. Because I know I'll never... The vinyl's perfect. Beautiful, sounds fantastic. Cover has some issues, but nothing major. And I jumped on it because I know I'll probably never see one again. With my punch card, went ahead and grabbed this Be Forewarned, new Pentagram reissue. It's their album from '94. Peaceville originally came out, and this is a Peaceville reissue. 2 LP set, just fantastic. I was talking to Mr. Rosario, Aaron, about Pentagram, and it's a shame. I don't know a lot about these guys, and I wasn't too into them not too long ago. Just slowly starting to get into them, and they're kind of, why I say it's a shame is they're local boys for me, from the DC, Northern Virginia area. But I just missed them somehow, Alright, that's pretty much the finds. A couple little $1 things here and there. but they'll pop up at some point in a video. Alright, some stuff from the piles. I got this a little while back. See this all the time. So I went and grabbed a copy, just check it out. It's Paris, Big Town, 2061. Total blind buy for like $1. But got looking at it, and Bob Welch, is in this band. Basically the band he left, or he started after he left Fleetwood Mac. This is their second album. It's kind of interesting. It's from '76 on Capitol. It's kind of rock, very interesting. Yeah, it's a little towards the hard end. It's not soft rock by any means, but it's not hard rock by any means. But it's a very interesting album. Enough that I would like to check out the first one. Another blind buy from the piles, Attack, Uptown Thinking, and this is phenomenal. This is really good. Mid-80s, 1986. It's a 4-song EP, and to me, I can't find a lot of information about them, but definitely to me, it's got a little bit of that rootsy feel to it. I don't even know who to say. Just that mid-America rootsy kind of sound. And I'm not sure even where they're from, but rocking at the same time. And this is really good. And I'm sure Garner knows about these guys, and maybe we can add some information in a comment. Really enjoyed that. Next, Alice Cooper, Dada. It's kind of from Cooper's weird area there, you know. It's not the Alice Cooper band anymore, and it's not the heavy metal Alice Cooper. It's that lost years, whatever you want to call it, there in the middle. But another interesting album. Great cover. I didn't notice. I'm holding it, looking at it, and I can see the two guys, and looks like a girl here, and another girl maybe. And then I had it sitting like this, and I walked across the room and turned around, and it's like, oh, it's like another face, you know. Which, I don't know, connects with the Dada thing, I guess. I don't know. Next, blind buy, Gerard McMahon and Kid Lightning. Totally honest about this for the cover. Really cool cover, the blue, and the Kid Lightning part. I guess this is Kid Lightning here. You see his foot so fast they couldn't get him in the picture. It's a great cover. Just AOR early, 81. And this guy actually had a track on the Fast Times at Ridgemont High soundtrack. Can't remember the song now, but they're on there. Next, this blew me away. It's the Rollers Elevator, and yes, it's the Bay City Rollers. They dropped the Bay City part, and I guess kind of trying to drop the bubblegummy glam kid kind of thing. And this is pretty rocking. This album's really good. Well, I would say 75% of it's really good. There's a couple clunkers on here, but overall this was great and totally worth $1 or $2 if you come across it. It's like 79 or 1979 on Arista. Bomb Squad. This is a 12-inch single. The song is Beam Me Up Scotty. This is funk from DC, 80s funk. Recorded in Rockville, Maryland, right outside of Washington, D.C. And I remember hearing about Bomb Squad, I think when I was younger. Never saw them or anything. It was a funk band. Probably never played around where I was that much. But very cool. It's a good song. Some more 80s. The Innocence. This is 82 on Boardwalk. Just standard 80s. Yeah. 80s. Pretty cool. Worth a buck. Next, Sir Douglas Quintet. Honky Blues. This is really cool. I'm trying to remember the year. Late 60s, early 70s. Just kind of that, yeah, it's psychedelic blues. I don't know what you want to call this. Very cool album. I love the back cover. Band I'm slowly really starting to get into, and I always just thought was cheesy when I was growing up. Yeah, I thought they were a one-hit wonder or whatever you want to say, because I was ignorant and didn't know any better. But I'm finding out they're really good. Steppenwolf, for ladies only. Great album, early 70s, 71 on Dunhill. It's good rockin' 70s music and hilarious gatefold. Just caught me off guard. And it looks like the cops has pulled this car over. Anyway, this thing's in fantastic shape. The spine's still stiff for the gatefold. Sounds great. Great condition. Slowly building up my Steppenwolf collection. Picked this up a while back. When I was younger, I wasn't a huge fan of this era of this band. But the older I'm getting, the more I'm kind of getting into it. And this is really good. Rush, a show of hands. Kind of when Rush went, you know, the keyboard started dominating and everything, I just kind of lost interest. This is 89. And didn't follow them much, you know. I mean, I love the 70s stuff, and up through Signals, I guess. It's kind of me, and, you know, the top is Moving Pictures. That album's just perfect. It's a perfect album. But, slowly starting to get into this era, too. It's Rush, man. It's fantastic. Actually, this is new, too. Forgot I grabbed this. Another Small Stone label. Another band on that label. Sasquatch. It's a couple years old, I believe. 2012. This is really good. Love the cover. It so reminded me of the 70s Planet of the Apes. Just for me, for some reason. And a little bit of Elf. That one album with Ronnie James Dio on the cover with the sun behind him. But kind of stoners. This is kind of a stoner 70s mix with Soundgarden thrown in. Like early 90s Soundgarden. It's kind of odd, but really good. Dug the crap out of this. And this was on a nice, like a yellow marble. It had a big warp in it. Not a huge warp, but just a long, slow warp that the vinyl flat took right out. Sounds great, love it. Got another album or two by these guys, and found this the other day for $1 or 50 cents. It's a 707 with Megaforce. I believe this was their first one. No, this is later. 82. A couple of these guys went on to had connections with Ace Frehley and Frehley's Comet, and Megaforce I think was even done by Ace Frehley. Changed it up a little bit maybe. Good album, pretty good rockin' album. AOR Rock, it's really good. Dug that album. Next, some Canadian rock, Max Webster, Universal Juveniles, and this is Kim. What the hell is his name? Kim Mitchell. Wow. I want to say Wild, anyway. But Anyways, cool album on Mercury. And actually, I think Max Webster played a good bit live with Rush. So they had like the Rush connection. And Getty, well actually Rush, all three are on one track here with Max Webster, the band. It's kind of weird. Max Webster, I thought, was the name of the main dude, but it's Kim Mitchell. So cool album, just good Canadian rock. I get into some metal here. I just sitting around for a while. Icky Crane, Dead Again. This is from like early 2000, 2001, 2002. Kind of power metal, thrash, maybe not really thrash, just good metal. And this came out on Iron Glory, I think, originally, but this was issued on vinyl on Doom Planet, and it was 500, and this is number 228 of 500. Cool album. Probably a lot easier to find the CD floating around than the vinyl. Next, Gamma Bomb, the Terror Tapes. This is really good. I got one or two other things by this band. They're part of that 80s thrash revival thing that was going on for a while and kind of still is, I guess. This was a couple years ago, last year, 2013. And kind of imagine taking Exodus and Heathen kind of put together is what this reminds me of. You know, most of these thrash revival bands are, you know, Bay Area thrash is what they're going for. 95% of them. Alright, we're back. Sorry, I had a phone call and good time to flip the record over. And then everybody's dying to hear the rest of this. So actually, the music isn't that bad. I don't know about her vocals. Alright, next up. Kind of funny. Whenever I'm listening to a record, sometimes I'll take a picture and just put spin it now and text somebody. And some of the other dudes do the same thing. I'll just you know, out of the blue get a text saying, "Listen to this. What are you listening to?" Anyways, I put this on and sent a picture of it to LJ. And I got the most serious text back saying, "Never show me that again unless you're offering to sell it to me." I was like, ooh. Just, it was funny. And that was Firehouse. Had this for a couple of years sitting in the stacks. I actually got this on vacation a while back. I ran into a bunch of metal on vacation down in Myrtle Beach. And a bunch of like German import stuff, but this kind of stuff, along with some other things. But actually this is an English import, and it still has the price tag on it, if that'll focus. Paid $10 for it, and I had no idea until I got that text back from LJ that this was even kind of something hard to find. It's Firehouse to me, which I like this album. I got the CD, had it forever. In that era, I was mainly picking up CDs, and it was just funny. Thought I would share. I was like, if I find another one that's yours, I promise don't hurt me. It's funny, but it's cool, you know, to find out that it is an album that's hard to find. And I got thinking about it. I was like, I've never seen another copy of that in the wild anywhere. I got really lucky finding that and stumbling into all that metal, which actually is one of my early videos. You can go way back, and I showed the box full of stuff that I found, and it was a really good score. All right, moving on. Probably one of the best things in here, along with the May Blitz, that I'm showing this time. And I've been wanting this forever, and said screw it. I broke down and ordered a copy off. The guy has them on Amazon, and I ordered a copy off of him. Not cheap, but it was like kind of treating myself. It was around the holidays, and it took over a month to get it in. So I ordered this way before Christmas. It finally came in, and completely love this album. Overkill, The Electric Age, it just, wow. It's just, Ironbound and Electric Age is equivalent to the two new Accept albums. They're that good. They're just, if you liked Accept, or if you like Accept, check out Overkill. I'll say it that way. If you liked Overkill in the 80s, they're still doing it and just killing it. They smoke Metallica, they smoke Anthrax, they even smoke Slayer. This album in Ironbound is just fantastic. Probably Overkill, Testament, and Death Angel are the three that are just, can't be touched right now, I don't think. But wow, just I'm so happy to get that, and I broke down and did it. And like I say, it wasn't cheap, but I didn't want to miss out on it because I figured when they're gone, they're probably going to be gone. I thought that was going to be a picture disc, and that's import on Nuclear Blast. I was like, whatever, if that's the only way I can get it, I'll go ahead and grab it. It got here, ended up being like a translucent, clear, not like a crystal clear, but like a smoky clear vinyl. I was totally happy with that, much better than a picture disc. New picture discs sound pretty good, but at the same time I'd rather have regular vinyl. I think I may have shown this, the newest Sabaton 2012. Finally spun this. I picked this up when digging with George a month or two ago up in Pennsylvania. Great band. They call it battle metal, just killer power metal basically. Really good. They got a bunch of albums out now. I think they got a new one coming out. Classic. Just kind of threw this on. Venom black metal, still in combat pressing. In I guess England, Europe, whatever it was in, on Neat, which I do have that Neat pressing also. Great album. Wasn't a big Venom fan as a kid, but I've slowly started to get into them and dig them. It kind of freaked me out, to be quite honest, when I was a kid. Last one, Mayland. It's on Shark Records out of West Germany, kind of like a private indie thing. Just traditional power for that era metal. Really good. It's 1988. And surprisingly, the cover's not too bad a shape for being an all-black cover, which these usually show everything. Alright, that's it. This kind of ran longer than I wanted, but I've been listening to a lot of stuff. Like I said, I've been hitting the pile pretty hard, trying to check out all I can. Keeps me out of going out and digging. But I did anyway. Just found a few things, like I showed here. Really happy, man. I mean, lucked into that May Blitz. Same place that I found the gong at. It's a great little store. Alright, I hope everybody's doing well, or not even halfway through the week. Come on weekend. Week's already kicking my ass. So, thanks to all subscribers, still picking them up. Don't know why, but thanks everybody for subscribing and watching my goofy videos and commenting. And everybody have a good one. Later.